During the Miami Grand Prix weekend, McLaren F1 CEO Zak Brown disclosed an intriguing development. They've noticed an increase in CVS coming our way from the Red Bull team. This suggests a potential shift in the Formula One landscape, with speculation swirling around whether legendary designer Adrian Newey will be the next to depart in the aftermath of Red Bull's internal tensions between the Austrian and Thai factions. Several F1 team bosses have shared their thoughts on the news that Adrian Newey will leave Red Bull in the early stages of 2025, with many suggesting that any team in the paddock would be foolish not to open discussions with the designer amid continued speculation about his future. James Vowles, team principal at Williams, took a similar view, adding, "He's an incredible character that has huge accolades behind him in the sport, well known for being the best designer really in his field. And that will have an impact, there's no doubt about it." Further insights from Red Bull shed light on the situation. They insisted that some of the CVS circulating among other teams are part of the usual contract renewal cycle. It's understood that Neil Wheatley, currently out of contract soon, has long held an interest in becoming a team principal should the opportunity arise elsewhere. How much he was involved in Red Bull or not, I couldn't say. We're not buried within there, but what I can say is it will have an impact. Of course it will, someone of his character and his strength. In his time with Red Bull, cars designed by Newey have earned the squad 6 constructors titles and 7 drivers championships. Asked about the impact that the chief technical officer's exit could have on the team, McLaren CEO Zak Brown suggested that it will be strongly felt. Red Bull has already taken proactive steps by extending contracts for several senior employees. For instance, the head of aerodynamics, Enrico Balbo, and the head of performance engineering, Ben Waterhouse, have had their contracts renewed. Such maneuvers are commonplace in the dynamic world of Formula One, where contract renewals occur every few years. And while RB's Lauren Mekies confirmed that Newey's departure will not have an impact on the Red Bull sister outfit, he acknowledged that the Briton's decision to leave will be felt by the main squad. In response to these murmurs, team boss Christian Horner expressed his lack of concern regarding the rumors surrounding some of his team's key figures. He pointed out that Red Bull's powertrains division successfully recruited over 200 individuals from Mercedes' HPP engine program. "I don't have any concerns about our depth of talent. It's natural for there to be movement between teams," Horner stated confidently. Adding to the discussion, Horner emphasized the magnitude of Red Bull's talent acquisition from Mercedes. "I don't know how many people we or Red Bull have employed from McLaren this year. Mercedes, we have taken over 220 people out of HPP into Red Bull powertrains. So, when we are talking about losing people, I would be a bit more worried about the 220 than maybe one or to CVS."